People are making serious money by creating simple AI videos and posting them on TikTok and YouTube. This is because new TikTok creativity program pays over $1 for every 1,000 views if you have the right audience. Take a look at this channel. This channel has gained 753,000 subscribers within just 6 months. They started their channel on 13th July 2023. If we actually take a look at it, it's just one of these simple ChatGPT wisdom stories that probably took the person 15 minutes to create. The best part is that all the videos are created through AI, and the total views are mind-blowing at around 270 million. Just to put it in perspective, if you get this many views on TikTok, you could make over $270,000. In this video, I am not only going to show you on how to join the TikTok Creativity Program beta from anywhere, whether you're in Europe, Asia, or Africa. I'll also walk you through creating an awesome TikTok video step by step. To help me through this process, I've brought in a special guest, Danny the TikTok Master.
Oh, it's so good to be here, Matt. Thanks for having me on the show.
It's great to have you here. So, what's the first step?
Well, I know that many of your viewers might not live in places that qualify for the TikTok Creativity Program, so we need to tell them how to bypass it.
Yeah, that's true. If you have watched my other video about TikTok Creativity Program, you would already be familiar with the step. But for those of you who are new, I'm actually lucky enough to find a new way and bypass all the requirements. I won't go into too much detail, but all you need to do is grab yourself a US TikTok account from the website link I've shared in the description. Did I forget anything, Danny?
No, you told us great way to start. Now that we've covered that, let's help everyone watching understand what makes a video go viral. Lucky for us, I've got a bunch of the best tips for making your video super popular.
Thanks a lot. So basically, these are some tricks you can use in your videos to get more people interested and make them go viral. First up, on purpose, make mistakes or say something super weird. When your viewer sees that, they might watch your video again, making your average view duration go up, or they'll leave a comment and talk about it with others. It's like the biggest trick to get people engaged, so don't forget to give it a shot. The next tip is pretty easy. At the end, add some type of call to action. For example, tell them to follow for part 2. It's proven to get more people to follow you, and I know a bunch of you want that. The last tip is pretty much important. You definitely gotta spend some extra time on the beginning of your video, which is called the hook. They say that the first second decides if people would stay or not. Remember, people on TikTok don't have long attention spans, so make that first second wild, controversial, or just mind-blowing. Did I miss anything?
There's something I want to share, Matt. I've noticed many of people have a tough time figuring out how often to post on TikTok. From my time in the TikTok world, I've found that the sweet spot is posting 2 to 4 times a day, with 2 to 3 hours between each post. Now, let's dive into creating your video and how you can use AI to make some awesome viral clips.
Sure. Today, we're checking out a pretty new niche that's pulling in lots of views. That means there's a chance to make hundreds and thousands of dollars. We're talking about AI-generated wisdom stories, and believe it or not, they're super easy to make. Let's join Danny on our first adventure, shall we?
So our first step is using AI to create all the images we need for our video. The cool thing is, while we're making the images, we're also creating the script for the video. That makes this type of content super efficient, saving us a bunch of time.
Right, so ChatGPT is going to be used as always. Simply go to any of the popular video like this one. Then copy the video's URL and head over to DubDub website. The link is provided in the description. Use the transcription feature by pasting the video link. This will take a few seconds and your sample script will be ready.
Hey Matt, don't you think there would be copyright issues?
No, because we are not copying their script. We are giving a sample script to generate a similar wisdom story with a different script and theme. Now for generating images, we would be using free AI tool called Leonardo AI. As we are making a short video for TikTok, the dimensions would be 9 by 16, and the model that we would be using is Leonardo Vision XL. For the prompt, you can copy the idea from the script and then twist it a bit according to your liking, so that it depicts the generated script. For example, for the first scene, I simply wrote a quaint village, 4K resolution. Like this, you can generate all the scenes. I will just skip this step since the generations take a little bit of time. Now that you've got all your screenshots and crafted the script, what's the next step?
The next step is really important. Creating the voiceovers for your video.
You are absolutely right. I'll be using 11 labs for the voiceover. As you know, we already have the whole script ready. Just go in there and pick up the voice you think sounds good, copy the script from ChatGPT and paste the script into Scriptbox, then hit generate. Once script is generated, simply proceed forward.
Awesome job, Matt. Now, on to our last mission, the final boss battle, as some of you call it these days. This is where some of the audience might find it a bit tricky, but others will go through it easily. We're going to put all our stuff together to make the final video. We'll be using CapCut, a free editing software. Just sign up for a free account and you're good to go.
Absolutely. CapCut is totally free. To start, simply open a new project and import all your assets, including the images, voiceovers, screenshots, and everything. After that, drag all your generated pictures and the voiceover into the working bar. Keep the voiceover layer below the pictures layer for that seamless blend. Then listen to your voiceover carefully and set the timing of each picture according to your voiceover. Once images' timings are finalized, our next step is to add effects and create movement in the images. For that, begin by selecting the first image. Then move the playhead to the start of the clip and click on Add Time Frame in the Position and Size area. Now, advance the playhead to the end of the clip and in the Position and Size area, slightly increase the size. This will generate a gradual zoom effect throughout the duration of the clip. Next, we need to add captions to our video. For that, click on the Text tab and then select Auto Captions. After that, hit Create. And in just a few moments, CapCut will analyze your voiceover and generate captions automatically. To make these captions visually appealing, click on the Text tab again. From the Fonts dropdown, select your desired fonts. Here, you can adjust the font size, color, and style to your liking.
There's one thing I would like to add. Break the captions into small lines so they are more readable.
You're right. For that, go in Captions and place your cursor where you want to break the caption, then hit Enter. This will help the readability of your captions. Experiment with different fonts and sizes until you find the perfect fit for your video's aesthetic. And there you have it, a masterpiece that you have been waiting for.
Once in a quaint village, there lived a wise old farmer named Samuel. He had a flourishing farm with a variety of crops. One day, a neighboring farmer named Thomas faced a challenging time. Feeling desperate, Thomas approached Samuel seeking assistance. Without hesitation, Samuel offered Thomas a bag of the finest seeds from his own harvest. As the seasons passed, Thomas's farm flourished, and he reaped a bountiful harvest. However, instead of expressing gratitude, Thomas became envious of Samuel's success. Driven by jealousy, Thomas began to spread rumors about Samuel, claiming that he used special, magical seeds for his extraordinary crops. The rumors reached the ears of the village council, and they decided to investigate. Upon investigation, they found that the farm had same seeds that Samuel shared with Thomas. Impressed by Samuel's integrity, the council not only cleared his name but also reprimanded Thomas for spreading false accusations. Moral of the story: when we sow seeds of goodwill, we reap a harvest of harmony and trust.
Thanks for coming to the show.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me in.
Make sure to like and subscribe the channel. Lastly, leave a comment on what niche you want to see a tutorial in the next video, and I'll check it out.